What's up, Algebra 2? Here we are with a familiar lesson today on rate of change and slope. Okay, remember back from Algebra 1, rate of change is a ratio that compares how much one quantity changes compared to another quantity. Usually we're comparing our y's compared to our x's. So slope is our change in our y values compared to our change in our x's. Sometimes you'll see it maybe in a different class, delta y over delta x. You're probably used to seeing y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, or maybe even hearing it rise over run. Alright, so I'll do one of these with you to get you started, and then I'll let you do the second one on your own. So it shouldn't matter which one we pick to be 0.1 or 0.2. You should still get the same answer either way. So I'll just pick this one to be my 2, and this one's going to be my 1. So y2, we're going to have negative 1 minus negative 4, y2 minus y1, over x2, 12 minus 3. So minus and negative is going to turn into a plus. We'll have a positive 3 on the top, 12 minus 3 is 9 on the bottom, and we should be coming up with 1/3. So going up slowly into the right. Okay? Why don't you hit pause on the video here and go ahead and do this one on your own. Alright, welcome back. Let's see how you did. Alright, let's go. We got 5 minus 3 over 2 minus negative 4. So we're going to have a 2 on the top. Minus a negative 4 is going to be plus positive, so we'll have a 6 on the bottom. Did we get a third again? How about that? Okay. What about if they gave you 2 points, but they had a missing coordinate, and you needed to make the slope equal to 3? Okay? So if I did y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and I knew that was going to be equal to 3 over 1, or just 3. Alright, the bottom's going to be a 4, so I got y minus 3 over 4 equals 3. Next, we're going to multiply both sides by 4. Y minus 3 equals 12. Then we're going to add that 3 over, and I would need my y coordinate to be 15. So if I had 15 over here, 15 minus 3 would be 12, and then 12 over 5 minus 1, that's 4. 12 over 4 would have given me 3. So you might have a few problems like that where you're going to be missing a y or an x, and you're going to have to use the slope and use algebra to solve for the missing variable that would make the slope be true. Okay, if you have a graph, sometimes it's easier to do the rise over run method as opposed to, you can always try to look at the graph here and come up with your coordinate points and do the slope formula from there, but sometimes it can be easier if you have some nice points to do rise over run. So this one's going up, so it's going to be a positive, and we're going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up 9, and over 1, 2, 3. So our rise was 9, our run was 3, and our slope is equal to 3 over 1. Okay, and our slope would be equal to 3 over 1. If you wanted to do that with your coordinate pairs, that would be 1 comma negative 2. Tough to read these because those lines aren't very bold for our axes. 1 comma negative 2. And that's probably going to be 4 comma 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 9, 8, 7. 4 comma 7. and you can double check that to make sure it's 3. Okay, why don't you give this one a shot right here. Hit pause, maybe zoom in if you need to. How about I zoom in for you? That's as close as I can get it for you. Okay, and let's see if you can figure out the rise over run on that one. Alright, welcome back. Let's see how you did. We're going downhill, so that's going to be a negative. Downhill as I go left to right. If I'm reading this left to right like a book, we're going down, so I know this is going to be negative. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I went down 4 over 8. Negative 4 over 8, that's a slope of negative a half. Alright. Assignment should be on the slip. If you don't have a slip, it should be on PowerSchool Learning. And we should be good to go on this one. Should be a fun one for you here. You've been working with slope for a while, maybe junior high, pre-algebra, algebra 1, geometry used it. So we're hoping this is a pretty familiar lesson for you and should go pretty quick. Alright, thanks for watching and good luck.